There's a saying that I've often heard myself saying to clients, and also I think I've heard it elsewhere. I'm just not sure where or when. We seek evidence for what we choose to believe. That could be about ourselves or other people. Usually, people seek evidence for things they believe with something that's pretty negative or reinforces a negative belief. On the flip side is like if we believe in miracles and we think that we see signs in the world and we see a feather and it means something, then that is choosing to seeking evidence that makes us remember that there is higher power or God or some other force beyond us. So that's one version of seeking evidence for what we choose to believe. I'm usually talking about more the places where we get stuck and tripped up and which cause us to either sort of knowingly or unknowingly self-sabotage or cut off our noses to spite our face. And as we seek evidence for what we choose to believe. I know that once I could speak about clients because I have a million stories, but I remember a very distinct time many years ago when I was in a very abusive relationship that I have long since forgiven and learned a lot from, or knowing that I needed to have those experiences, but that I know that I was in a very dark, low place at certain points, where in which I sought evidence for what I chose to believe about either my self-image, my body image, my whatever it was. And when this person said really awful things to me, I was like, "Oh, yep, there it is. There's the truth. I am an awful person, or I am fat, or I am ugly, or whatever the things are that I believed." And so I was seeking the evidence, and there it was with someone awful reflecting it back to me, and uh, it was pretty awful. Luckily, I knew better to figure out a way out to a better way. Um, but I think that that concept, again, I'm bringing it up because it shows up a lot with my clients. I hear it in what we talk about, and how it's actually really, 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 really possible to recreate the evidence, recreate what we're choosing to believe, recreate what we're choosing to see in reflection around us or in our relationships and with ourselves. So I'm presenting it because I think it's really important to notice the way that we project those beliefs onto others or from the world, and that it's our projections and how we use those projections to rise or to squash ourselves. So I wanted to bring that here to share with you.